of health and how it affected me just about a year ago. And my title is Dancing, Whining, Citrus East, and Crying. I was trying to play a little bit with my words there because they all affected me all in one day. I was traveling to Chicago in April of 2013, and I had yet to learn what gluten is. And before I go on with my experience, I would like to know if any people here know what gluten is. Okay, and do you know that it affects so many people today? And thankfully to our technology and doctors and our experiences, we know more and more what gluten is and how it affects us. In April, I was going to attend, and I did attend, my youngest aunt's wedding. And if it's not odd enough to have an aunt that's 10 years younger than me and call her auntie, it was odd enough to attend because her name is Adriana. She comes from my father's side of the family, and I don't think it would be justice if we just don't get along. I grew up in Romania, as one of you asked me, and yes, I'm not a Romy or a Rome or a Gypsy, but my father's father married for the second time, and we just didn't get to grow up together. Well, I came to America in 1998, and I had the opportunity to live with her for about a year. And now, so many years later, I'm attending her wedding. My husband and my kids couldn't make it, so I was on my own with all these amazing people. That night, I learned that we will have dancing, lots of bread, which is made with yeast, some type of a citrus type of meal, and I didn't all have crying with it. And what happened was, she served a Romanian type of meal with a wannabe Italian wine, but it was very cheap. And it just didn't affect me well. That night, I had this beautiful dress. I was going to a wedding after all. And I even went the extra mile to get one of those slimming things. I was about 50 pounds more than I am today. So I had to look good. And I had these, I don't know, 4 or 5 inch high heels because I've learned if you're fat, if you're slim, and if you put some high heels on, you look skinnier. Now my dress had this nice train as well. And I ate, I had a couple glasses of wine, but I feel a little weird already. I did have bread. And dancing started, and I just danced and danced, but I did kick off my shoes. How about 2 hours or so later, I just feel so sick. And one of my friends that came with me, she saw through the dimming lights that I'm not looking too good. And I said, I'm gonna go to the restroom. The restroom was probably around the corner from here, not too far. The room was so beautiful, decorated with flowers and a lot of fabrics and curtains coming from the ceiling all the way down. And I'm walking, and I'm trying to make it so hard, but before I know it, this curtain kind of hugged me and said hi behind me, and I did, and I vomited so bad.
Oh.
My friend did not see me. Thankfully, the dance was moved to another room, and where our dining experience was, it was empty, but people were walking back and forth from the restroom. And I was trying to be quiet about it, because I didn't want anybody to hear me. Now, if you ever vomited quietly, because that was not my experience. Now, remember, I had no heels, my dress was on the floor, my train was right behind me, and I'm trying to hold my dress, and I'm hiding behind this curtain, and I'm trying to make a few more steps to make it to the bathroom. Another curtain. tried to hug me, and I did it again. I was just feeling so sick, and all I can taste is that wine. Well, I made it to the bathroom eventually after a couple more episodes, and in the bathroom were a couple of my friends and said, "Are you okay? What happened to you?" I had these stings on my skirt, and I said, "I'm okay." I was trying to hold it, and I went to the restroom, took a few breaths, and then I went to the sink and I washed it with soap and water, which is my dress. And I'm thinking, how am I going to get back to get my shoes, my purse, my keys, and go home? So I'm making out a plan. If I dry my dress, if I go to the back, I will be able to do all that. It didn't work out. But I did dry my dress with the fan. And I made it back to the dance floor, and some of my friends said, "Come on, let's dance again." No, I was no off the dancing. And my friend that came with me, she asked when I'm ready to go home, and I said, "I'm ready now." Got my shoes, got my keys, and I left without even saying bye to the bride and groom. And I got halfway to the highway, this is in Chicago, and I'm feeling that same feeling again as I was dancing for the first time. I was far left on the highway, and I had to stop. But who in the world stops on the far left of the highway? You pull to the right, you never pull to the left. I had to. And